Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Christed Lion Kingdom of the New Jerusalem. Happy 8/8 Lionsgate Activation Portal Day. There has been a massive layer of density lifted from the heart of Gaia and the collective. We are being released and redeemed from all false projections and patterns of loss and suffering. There is a deep sorrow being felt through the lands today that is causing intense feelings to rise up for our passion, death, and resurrection into our ascension journey. In the self-realization of our oneness with the cosmos and all life, we are free to live from our hearts fully open and awakened. With the courage of our royal gold lions of the new Lemuria, we rise together in the dawning of the new age of eternal bliss consciousness. We are resolving all things perfectly in the unborn mind of Buddha. As we access and utilize our true nature of the genius within, we tap into our full potential of creative power. The star nations of Sirius are with us to assist in the Great Awakening and returning to our galactic heritage as sovereign co-creators of our heaven upon earth. We continue to navigate through the unknown waters of these unprecedented times to bridge the worlds of the physical with the non-physical, to bring the one true ascension timeline fully online and make her accessible for all of our ground crew, Earth Angelics of the 144. All is in alignment for the transformation of consciousness and the quantum leap through the compression breakthrough into Homo Luminous, the new humans of the new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And a quick update to those asking, we are still currently working on getting our website back up and running, PrimeDisclosure.com. There's been a big delay, so hopefully any day now she'll be back up and running. 838 coming in. And also, one of the greatest voices of our timeline ascended today on the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, Olivia Newton-John. She was always one of my favorites. She has returned to Xanadu at the age of 73 today. 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. And there's only one voice more beautiful than Olivia Newton-John, and of course, that's my sacred Condor. So we dedicate today's transmissions to our beloved Olivia Newton-John. Rest and rise in peace, bliss, and great joy. And thank you for the great service to humanity with your angelic voice. Namaste. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees 31 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 16 degrees 34 minutes Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 17 degrees Leo. Volunteer church choir makes social event of rehearsal. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Capricorn. 10 logs lie under an archway leading to darker woods, from astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. The feminine energetics are the gatekeepers here on Terra Nova. Things on earth are about to shift dramatically. Respect. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Hearts are breaking wide open. Happy Lionsgate. We have reclaimed all of us as one. Freedom and abundance are ours. It is done. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Celia Fenn. 8th of August 2022, 8/8 Lionsgate. This day is the culmination of a long passageway into the new, and is a time of celebration. It is a celebration of divine love, of creation and manifestation, and of love and abundance. It is an opportunity to renew your commitment to the path of light and to creating a new earth in your own life. Archangel Michael, the Elohim angels, the star lions, and the Syrian star teachers celebrate with us. May this day be sacred and beautiful and filled with love. As the Syrians would say, let there be ma'at, balance and harmony in all things. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Rosa Maria Marquez. Happy Lion Stargate Portal 8/8/2022. A galactic day of dreaming, manifesting, intention setting, and calling in your heart's desires. May your deepest dreaming and wishes become your reality. May all humans awaken to their true understanding of oneness. May we all create and manifest a world embedded with love and abundance. May we all be blessed and heart-centered. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute, the Lionsgate energies that are already upon us. The 8/8 Lionsgate portal is the pinnacle moment when we step forward into the expanded version of ourselves. These energies are doubly powerful because of the energies of transformation that are also upon us through the month of August. We are becoming creator beings as we transform into our source energy selves while in physical bodies. This will increase our powers of manifestation greatly, and the energies of the Lionsgate are also there to increase our powers of manifestation and creation. Therefore, now is the time to be focused on what it is we want for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for all of humankind. It is a time to have faith in ourselves and to trust in our ability to be living in that reality that we have seen in our mind's eye, but have yet to experience. Now is a good time to welcome these energies in by sitting, opening up, and receiving them consciously. And as we do, we will feel ourselves transform into the powerful beings we were always meant to become in this lifetime. This is the lifetime of ascension, and so that adds even more power to these Lionsgate energies. The energies are coming not just from Sirius, but also from the rest of the galaxy, as we are all wanting so very much to see humanity thrive. And when we are feeling power within ourselves, we also understand that everyone else around us is just as powerful. There doesn't need to be a power struggle. There then becomes no need for a power grab or to play power games. Everyone gets to manifest equally, and that has never been more true than it is right now. So whenever we receive this transmission, we make sure we sit, uncross our legs and arms, and place our hands in an open position so our palms are facing up. Breathe more deeply, relax, and focus on receiving. Focus on receiving not only the energies coming through the Lionsgate portal, but also all energies that are coming to transform us and show us who we really are. Now is the time to not just know it as a concept, but rather, now is the time to experience it in our bodies, in our lives, in our consciousness. We are so ready to transform, and everything that comes along now can be seen as another tool being given to us so that we can transform with greater ease and more quickly than we have ever anticipated previously. We let the Lionsgate energies wash over us and remind us of the powerful beings that we are. The greatest power in the universe is now and always will be love. So just like everything else, this is ultimately about love and about knowing ourselves as love, as loving beings, as love in action. It is the highest frequency we can create with, and it is all there is anyway. This will be a grand celebration of higher frequency and love and the divine new earth. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Suryananda Ayed, the great central sun in Eden of Lionsgate regeneration and liberation. Etheric shift on Gaia with Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim, released onto Gaia 8/8/2022. From the Great Central Sun, Akashic Records. Eden, long fascinated by many overlong durations, has always been a realm within the Great Central Sun, often described as paradise on Gaia. Eden within the Great Central Sun is very specific in the role and path Eden has. Whilst there are other realms within the Great Central Sun thought of as paradise, Eden has a very unique and profound role, being known as paradise. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James. Happy 8-8 portal. It's the peak of the Lionsgate portal. We are in a perfect alignment with the galactic center, Central Sun, the Sun, Sirius, and Orion. As the energies are flooding the planet, we are receiving a huge influx of galactic energies. These are huge energies for the chakras right now. You are being made aware of any blocks. The energies tend to amplify anything going on in your life. Let the energies right now show you what to be working on. We all have a lot of work coming up right now. That's why it will help you so much to be working with a healer. This is a double infinity twin flame gateway. We are seeing so many twin flames coming together like never before. This is to help the planet in raising the frequencies. It's also helping us to do the inner work. Even if you have separated or are separated, your soul always finds its way back to this person. It could be months, years, or even decades, but you always come back together. It's your literal destiny. It always depends on the work that is needing to be done, though. You're always divinely connected and in fact sharing one energy. That means any work you're doing can help shift both of you back together. If you are in a twin flame union, things may be coming to the surface within these energies. The Lionsgate is helping to clear any emotional pain or emotional blocks. This can feel painful, but it's meant to bring you into a union or deeper within the connection. Twin flames search for each other in every lifetime. You are not guaranteed to meet every life. This life, the ascension, is making it possible for everyone, though. You may be feeling a deep pull to find your twin flame, or just sensing or knowing you have one. This is also a powerful manifestation portal too. It's dubbed the luckiest day of the year, because it is. Stay positive because we are instant manifesting. Focus on your dreams right now. If you do, you will see so many miracles coming through. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com. And from Isis Channelings. Today on 8/8 we welcome the gift of the scarlet ruby light from the heliacal rising of Sirius. It is only at this time that the scarlet ruby light is received by all for anchoring and integration. All ancient Egyptian temples like Dendera make provisions for the statue of the goddess Isis to be placed, so that it may receive this gift from the star of Isis, Sirius, and make it available to all. A special jewel placed at her third eye would light up, indicating that Sirius has risen, and the Nile floodwaters will follow suit. On all other days it is the cobalt blue light of Sirius, the blue ray of God's will that is received, but difficult to anchor by all. But on this day it is the scarlet ruby ray that is gifted to us and anchored with ease. The scarlet ruby ray of Sirius is the emanation of the divine feminine energies held within the blue light of Sirius. While the blue ray of God's will does not anchor easily on this planet of free will, needs the tuning channel of the frequency 7, violet fire equal ruby plus blue, to anchor, carried by the emissaries of the intergalactic 22 star nations. The scarlet ruby ray anchors on this day. Hence it's the gift of Sirius to us on this day. Welcome it through your third eye, throat, solar, sacral, and root to the ground into your earth star chakra. You will find it simultaneously activates your high heart and feet chakras as it clears karmic debris contracts at your Akashic records and opens your feet chakra to ground the super high vibrational feminine light. The blue ray of Sirius encompasses the sacred secret scarlet light and is thus the Shiva, blue, Shakti, scarlet, or complete masculine and feminine union balance that we strive to achieve, to align personal will with divine will. It is ruled by the heart and solar plexus of the lion energies. Generosity, justice, compassion, self-belief, and confidence and courage. This is how we affect changes in the future, past time, space continuum, by being grounded and fully present and aware in the present. Wish you a happy Lionsgate. And light and grace and joy, be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Grandma Chandra. When you pass through the Lionsgate on August 8, 2022, you will not have any more paved roads. Everything that you do after this will be your own creation. You will be placing a stone in front of you before you step on it. It will be a map that shows you where you are, your current position. There will be nothing else on the map in front of you. The main thing to know is that you are ready to live this way. You are happy to create your own reality, your own life, and your own path, guided from within rather than being guided by someone else. This is a very big shift. I know that some people will not be comfortable because they don't have the internal connection with their higher self. It can be scary without guidance. You are stepping in as a group, as a grid to help, to listen, to be the example and to be the answers for those around you who need help. Remember, you can reach everybody in their position on their own map. Hugs and love to you all, Grandma from GrandmaChandra.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morachetti. Porta de Leon 2022, welcome on board. Yeshua message, Christian aspects of the self through the lion radiance. The lion and lioness roar in and out of us impetuously and claim their ancestral power. The strength and courage to proceed without hesitation along the path of awakening. Are you sure you have this courage, or are you indecisive and secure? Because these days, culminating today, many of us will probably be tested. Everything has been moving dizzy for 48 hours. There is an obvious shift in reality. We are actually traveling parallels of various types, and we are really expelling everything from our cellular body to align with the frequency of this portal, consciously or unknowingly. Emotions certainly amplifying throughout the earthly collective, and even then on an individual level. Physical body may be toned in some fringe or with low energy, mental overload, or some even short circuit. This may be the effects of light passing through the wide open Lionsgate. Holiday season for many certainly, but the Supreme Self never goes on vacation. Did you realize that? Yesterday, while my physical and emotional body were in total reconfiguration, and I felt quite under pressure from it and low energy, aware of the intense process, in being I asked to see what was happening more precisely, and suddenly Yeshua's image appeared in my field through an inner tunnel that widened. We are reconfiguring the sacred Merkaba stellar dodecahedron to allow a direct hook with the sacred geometry that opens up above the Cheops pyramid. The structure of your corpi is therefore in maximum reconfiguration until August 15th. The message and the frequency of light is not only for me, but for many who are operating at this level and want to operate more and more with conscience. From there I had the opportunity to observe how aspects coming from Egypt and Atlantis jointly, for many in particular from these two channels, but not only, are really discouraged by the rotation of the Merkaba, and the effects it gives are what you are hearing now in us and what is happening now in our realities, to each in relation to their subjective path and their own level of consciousness. I suggest you observe this very closely. The key to getting through this moment consciously is there. Yes, the movement is quite intense. I confess that yesterday in some fringe I fainted, so much the wave moved my internal circuits. Today everything becomes more visible and clear, and I can't help but tell you, courage, We proceed with trust and clear intentions regarding what we want to be and therefore manifest. Let the process happen without resisting. Take care of the body of light. Happy transit to all, the inside of you. With endless love, Christina, 8/8/2022, Lionsgate 2022, Egypt and Atlantis. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amira Atlantis. Messages from the Mer world. Lionsgate 8/8 is the Atlantean New Year and the start of a new galactic cycle. The great kingdom of Atlantis is rising. As the star Sirius and the great central sun emerge from the pyramids of Giza on 8/8, they activate the Atlantean Egyptian coding for the new Earth Atlantis. There is no more searching for higher dimensions. The higher timelines are coming for you. At some point, we raise ourselves up enough in frequency where we begin to magnetize through the mere power of our presence. We stand up, and suddenly the vantage point clears to turn the tide. Many of us are reaching that still point, 0 point of life happening through us instead of to us, as we continue to strip away the layers of masks we have worn to hide our glorious faces and divine human souls. We rediscover the magnetic effect of actualizing self. Humanity is roaring. We are remembering the true kings and queens of the jungle. It's you and it's me. It is we. This is a fated timeline, a spiral of energetic forces built on the backs of the wild and free animals within all of us. The compliant and obedient will have a different New Earth experience than the wild and free. The new true sovereign human calling back our territory and our sovereignty. On 8/8, rise in solidarity with all aspects of your soul, merging back into your divine, eternal presence. Ask for all parts of your soul to complete with karmic cycles and time loops be fully released and reunited with your divine, eternal presence. Realize the mind games and illusions that you were ever separate or need to pay penance are over. I will stand with you on the shores of the new earth, Atlantis, wild and free. Ocean of Aloha, Amera Atlantis, keeper of the Atlantean flame, from AmeraAtlantis.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Michael Love. The Earth Alliance, Lionsgate, Central Sun Portal opens. Greetings, great beings of light. Today the Grand Lionsgate Central Sun Portal will open, allowing a powerful stream of cosmic light from the spiritual sun to begin flowing into Earth. The 5D light coming in from the central sun is the light that shows the path to heaven, and this divine light is the celestial prana that energizes and sustains one's very being. This high-frequency gamma light is upgrading all DNA in this cosmos to a higher order, and is currently creating great transformation on planet Earth. The ancient Atlanteans knew the Lionsgate portal was the barrier between Earth and heaven, and they called it the Great Veil. This cosmic gate is the final purge of anything that cannot go to the next level of vibration, and it allows nothing but love to pass through. The Pleiadian masters teach that all beings are divine source, God, manifested in a physical body, and the one required prerequisite for entering into, ascending to 5D, heaven, and the new earth is to give yourself the highest level of love and healthy self-respect first, then give the same level of love to all other beings. Do this, for it is the great universal command that fulfills all things. Though humanity still has a ways to go vibrationally in regards to this level of unconditional love, the powerful divine light coming into the planet right now is rapidly expanding the heart chakras of all earth beings, and soon all energies that are not love will vanish from this realm forever. The high frequencies of light that begin flowing through the 8/8 portal tonight will make it much easier to reach this elevated state of love, as intense Sirius Stargate energies begin piercing the heart chakra. Start again new tomorrow. The Atlanteans would say on the eve of this celestial event, The great sun is rising between the two peaks, and it is the dawning of a new day. When you awaken in the morning, open your heart and be filled with the glorious light of all creation. Great One, the beings of earth are waking up super fast now, and it is indeed the great time spoken of old, when humanity would evolve to the next level of consciousness. Let us know if you are feeling the amazing energies flowing through this cosmic portal, and feel free to give an update on any ascension symptoms you may be experiencing. We say, let there be light. Thank you for coming to Earth at this time and for all that you are doing to assist humanity in its great evolution. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, the true portal is that of the heart, as connected to the soul, as connected to the divine source, the prime creator. Unconditional love holds the immortal keys and codes to unlock the portal as we rise in Christ consciousness and embrace the power of love. Feel deeply into your heart. Allow its sacred rose to open petal by sacred petal until every petal is filled with divine love, divine light, divine wisdom. Allow your sacred heart rose to expand and expand and expand until you are enfolded by it and become as one with it. See and feel how this rose now expands into a vast torus energy field and expands and connects you to all that is, in love and with love. You are love. You are the same creative energy force of which creates and fuels the omniverse. Love, unconditional, immortal, infinite love. Love loving, love creating, love expressing and experiencing all that is, seen and unseen, known and unknown, finite and infinite. Love, from JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. 8-8, a new direction, opening the East Gate. 11 Earth, Night 116. The archetypal ruling forces of divine time change from one direction to the next. Accordingly, the cellular memory of our inner sun pulls our soul forward to create the miracle of the universe. And it is all divinely coded to a cosmic schedule that is in support of itself to transcend the immature aspects of itself. Oneness can be felt through transcending the duality of your mind and walking true to the path of your heart. Evolving is growing the human tree of consciousness to exist on higher and higher levels of awareness. We are ascending to become self-aware, multidimensional beings of universal light in the third density physical dimension. The ruling direction of divine time was in the south until October 2011. After this, it shifted to the east direction. This can be seen in the inner light codes reflected in the 9-level Mayan calendar, and a new beginning but also a continuation. Hence, new primordial beginnings have begun to awaken the mind, to live heart-centered and activate peace on earth. The source creators, dragons of the primordial heart of the universe within, have awoken to oversee that time lives true to what the beginning conceived the completion to be. Now the complete codes are activating a new earth of high vibrational love, and it starts in the east, with the rising new sun, with one Emish, alligator, dragon, before it was all about the 13 Ahau, sun, light, and the completion. This was celebrated in 2011 on the 28th of October with global ceremonies. Also in the conscious and cosmic convergences before this in 2010-11. To exist here on earth happily, we have to be willing to be pure internally. This takes forgiveness, love without conditions, the healing of emotional trauma, letting go of the mind and being in the heart. The evolutionary stage we find ourselves in now is transcendent. In other words, the past ideals are not supported anymore. Because they are of a low density, we are transcending the imprints of duality. And by this, the dream of the new Earth's multidimensional reality is birthing. Time is taking our journey into a reality that is awakening our senses to have compassion for all life. In other words, to let go of the separations the mind has caused and be in the heart that has compassion and feels for everything. The future is all about bridging the divide and creating a transparent and free world of unity, harmony, and peace. Most intuitively minded people may have since 1999, when the galactic 8th wave was activated, sensed a shift. In part, what this shift is bringing can be felt and understood as being the return of the divine feminine energies of time that have been suppressed for the past roughly 5,000 years, when male dominance was activated with the beginning of the 6th wave. The 13th day of the 8th wave will begin on the 1st of September 2022. It's a 360-day tune cycle of new downloads of light that will, among other divine evolutionary advancements, assist our inner will to heal and create balance, especially in the terms of the imbalance of the feminine and the masculine. 8822, 11 Earth, Night 116, sharing time keeping inspired by the Mayan calendar 9-level pyramid at the Universal Frequency page. 8822 is 11 Earth, Night 116, 18 days of rainstorm. Night 116 equal 18 days of 11 Kawak, rainstorm, 27th of July to the 13th of August 2022. The intention creates clarity. The growth is community work and detachment, time of enthusiasm and strong energy. The lessons are gifts. From the heart, Sean, from the universalfrequency.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. New Earth frequencies. Together we align to a multidimensional light format, like an ancient tree. You are assimilating a larger volume of universal light through your vessel and into the crystalline grid of Gaia. Know all beings have this capacity as your expansion is flowering in this now moment. See your role as a pillar of light. As you continually download and disseminate light throughout your construct, like a forest there are taller trees, older trees, twisted trees. Collectively you are a community of light, assimilators of light in your world. Know all beings are assisting with this role. We ask you to align to the tree of life, your role as a light worker, assimilating light for the greater good of all beings. The wonderful cosmic light energies of this week enables rapid light assimilation and expansion. Be awakened to the light expansion, for your role is fundamental to the transition. Together we pave the new way, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. What has been happening in the past has no bearing on what will be in the future. It's important to align with what your ideal life looks and feels like. Setting this intention today will bring you to an emotionally fulfilling life you love. Rise above drama and confrontation. You no longer need triggers from the codependent, narcissistic paradigm. Accept the offer of freedom from these karmic relationships that the Most High is offering you today. Allow the divine order to complete without your participation. You may feel vulnerable and confused out of fears and overthinking. The good news is you don't have to sort out and fix your old life any longer. Relax and go with the flow of God's will that's unfolding for us collectively. Going your own way on these choices is easier than ever. Set boundaries on external opinions and practice self-awareness through self-care and isolation if necessary. Tune out the outside world and seek closure. Changes, traveling, and movement are happening, requiring you to decide what are the most important things to bring with you and what can you leave behind. What is your inner voice guiding you to do? Take the first step forwards by doing something that brings you joy and pleasure. Focus on your accomplishments and what is going well in your life. This is where your fresh start begins. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Leo, trine Chiron retrograde in Aries. Attend to your aches and pains, whether they be emotional, psychological, physical, or spiritual. Try alternative remedies or practices. Ask for advice from a teacher or expert. Be open to new methods of healing and proactive about finding solutions to chronic problems. What you learn about self-healing can be a gift of wisdom to another. Honor your scars. They show you survived. Instead of rejecting those parts of yourself that hurt, welcome them in. Show them that they are loved. Be at peace with letting others see your faults and weaknesses. You are human. Acknowledge that you are fallible, that mistakes happen, and each failure is a chance to learn. You shine when you are living your truth, warts and all. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Cosmic History quote from Moon 1, Day 13. Each human was granted a body to experience the phenomenal world and a mind to experience the imaginal world. The phenomenal world is created from the imaginal world. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 82, White Self-Existing Wind. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are definition, form, and measure. Day 4 is all about the details, taking a closer look and scrutinizing. Weigh up what you need and what you don't. Make a list and take care of the practicalities. On number 4 days, there is so much analysis going on that there is a risk that it can be focused inwards. You may find yourself deeply in thought and experiencing profound revelations about yourself. It can be experienced in this way. It's okay to be your own therapist. Just be aware the dialogue you have today is one with yourself. Today is white wind, and its keywords are communication, breath, and spirit. These days are always good for conversations, debates, public speaking, speaking your mind, reciting poetry, or shouting from the rooftops. Express yourself verbally today and get it off your chest. As it is a number 4 day, this suggests that you should read the small print, read between the lines, and thoroughly examine any document you are asked to sign. Be precise with what you say and say what you mean. Be clear if you want to be properly understood. White wind days are also ideal for focusing on breath work. Find a quiet space and try to still your mind. By listening to your breathing, we can enter a state where communication with spirit is easier. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Self-Existing Wind, 4 Eek, Keen 82, 8th of August 2022, Heavenly Communication, 8-8 Lionsgate, 8-8-2022 equal 8-8-6 equal 8-14 equal 8-5 equal 13 equal 4. Day codes 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, 13 Cosmic Goddess Consciousness Natural Lore Synchronic Time, 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic. Month Year Codes 8 6 Heaven Christ Consciousness Harmony Family Fertility, 14 Media Publicity Promotion Recognition, 5 Freedom Liberation Change Transformation. Kin 82 equal 10 Manifestation Authority Power Leader New Beginnings. Kin 82 holds the combined power of the masculine and feminine archetypes in the Mayan culture. Mayan king Pakal Votan held the masculine lineage from which Jose Arguelles Valum Votan drew his ancestry. Bolon Ik, alias Loidine Arguelles, the twin flame of Jose, held the feminine archetype. So today we have the merging of the two by the power of the wind, coming together to build a new foundation for their union. How divinely perfecto that the royal sovereigns, divine feminine and divine masculine, are merging into oneness on this Lionsgate portal. This is a powerful twin flame day to construct a sturdy foundation for your divine unions and combine mission and service to spirit. Day 4 in the blue storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Today we measure and define the chaos and disharmony in order to transform it into something new. a new foundation for our creations, unions, structures, and systems built on the guidance from Spirit. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4. In the mental realm, action measures, power defines, essence form. Self-existing number 4 takes form, and we have ourselves a square shape. Self-existing, measuring and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Dispense with the rest, and build your new solid foundations on the basis of divine love, loyalty, and magical manifestations. Self-existing tone is the year tone, so we have double building blocks today from which to visualize and create our reality. The day today is also a 4, giving us a 444 code, 444, the foundation for New Earth. Today we tune into the whisperings of the white wind, Great Spirit, in order to communicate the will of God, Goddess, and the divine plan for humanity and our personal mission. Today's question is, how are the winds of change guiding me to communicate divine will as I define and construct new foundations for my life in this new world? The winds of change are upon us. Allow Spirit to be your navigator. Divine blessings for the construction of divine partnerships and communities supported by Spirit. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 82, White Self-Existing Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to communicate. Measuring breath, I seal the input of Spirit. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of endlessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time today to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and this channel, and help us continue to be able to bring these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Julian Weddich, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer and code from Divine Sister of the Light, MaryAnn Gillis. The Lionsgate activation. For you all to experience now, you repeat, I call forth the energetic anchoring, wisdom, and support of my spirit guides, ascended masters, archangels, the enlightened elders of my ancestral lineage, my beloved relatives on the other side, and my spirit animals to hold immaculate space in each of the 4 sacred corners as I enter the Lionsgate portal activation. In accordance with the Akashic records, I allow the Lionsgate to be activated, awakened, and opened as I enter through this portal into a parallel timeline of my next highest self. In stepping through this portal, may all healings I am ready to receive be completed. May all activations and crystalline DNA I am ready to embody be activated. And may all wisdom, life direction, and inspirations in serving the glory of a life purpose I don't have to figure out ahead of time be realized, received, and revealed. And so it is, and so it will, and so it will ever be, shared with great love always. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. 4444 coming in. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and expansive Lionsgate portal and activation week ahead. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.